Hello, my name is Ann Burgo, and I'm a student in EDM 310. I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes about the Smartboard. Smartboard's a very easy way to work with your children, and it takes the place of the old-fashioned blackboard. The first thing you do is turn it on. There's a little button off to the side, kind of looks like your TV set button. Just push. So to calibrate the board, that's the first thing you're going to want to do. You start here. Everywhere the little X pops up. This is. And there it is. So, whenever you work with a Smartboard, it's very much like working with your computer. If you want to work with text, you have a little keyboard here. It's one of the two buttons that you push to calibrate the board. You push the keyboard, and up pops a keyboard. You can type words into it, and there it comes up, I. Some odd letters there. So you can, once that gets typed, you can move this around anywhere on the screen that you want. Or if you would like to write with the Smartboard, there's 4 pins down below at the bottom, a black, a red, a green, and a blue. You can pick up the blue pen and it'll write in blue for you. Looks like kind of purple, but it's supposed to be blue. Or, as long as the pen's out of the pocket, you can write with your finger on the board. I'll show you the red. Pick up the red, and you can mark things with the red pen also. I'm going to close this down by pushing the red button, and let's see if I can delete this. I simply touched the board and pulled my finger across everything that was there. Push on the little arrow up the upper right-hand corner and delete. Up here on this keyboard, this, exit out, and it's gone. Alright, the next thing you need to do is work with objects. Seems to be 2 objects that we learned here in the last few minutes. One was pictures. You push on the picture, and up here you'll see a gallery come up with pictures. And in this program there are 5,237 pictures. And you press on pictures and pictures will pop up. You pull a picture out to the screen. And if you want to work with shapes, come over to this side, and here are some shapes. I'm going to take a circle, pull it out, tap on it. Let's try it again. Tap on the circle, and then come out and make it.
Okay.
Got to touch the arrow if you don't want to make more circles. So let's get this. Just pulling it up. Now, there's a little problem in the back of the screen. Let me move this over and take care of that if I can. Delete. What I did was I just pulled my hand over it and then pushed in the right arrow corner and deleted it. Now let me put my circle back over here if I can. Now, I want to cover this object up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push on the little 4-color square over to the right-hand side of the screen, and I'm going to push on the color. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Oh, it colored the whole screen because I did not touch on my object. Now, touching on the object, it's covered. If I want to hide something from the children and then reveal it, I can do it this way. Or I can go to properties, I believe, and object animation, and put fade out. And it will fade out and fade back in. You can also adjust at this point your speed and some other things there. You can fix your line style and get it any width you want. So now I can have whatever line style I want. And I also could record at this point too if I wanted to. But all these things, like I said, you'll learn those as you go along and play with the board. The next thing that we want to look at, let me delete this, upper right hand corner, delete, and now I've just left with my picture again. And I want to clone this picture. I want to make more of them. So I'm going to click on the picture, right hand, and it has, I can clone one or I can do an infinite cloner, which I'm going to do. Push on infinite cloner, and then infinite cloner. Try that again, y'all. Now, there it goes. And you can make as many as you want. I'm going to delete these by putting a square around them. Going to one and delete. It deleted all but the original. Comes up, the word infinite cloner came up again, so I want to push on infinite cloner, get rid of it, and then delete, and that deletes that. Now, I want to show you how to save. You're going to go to the bottom of your screen and find your Google Chrome. It comes up. If this picture comes up, which it did for us when we were training, there's an arrow on the right-hand side of your screen. Just tap on that little arrow, and it'll give you your blank screen. At this point, you can write and save. And so I've just written on the board, and I'm going to save this. Let's see. I'm going to tap on the picture. I'm going to push Save Ink. No. Close Save Ink. It took a picture of it. Now, I'm going to tap on the picture again and put Close Ink Layer. And it has placed it at the bottom of the screen for me, and it has been saved. So if I want to open it up, I simply push on the bottom of the screen, and it comes back up again. All right, I guess I'd like to show you next about working with multimedia. That's probably the fun thing. Let's see, up here, close that, there it is. If it doesn't show up because you still have your pictures opened, simply tap on the pictures and close pictures, because the multimedia is right under pictures. So you have a variety of items here that have sound with them. And so we're going to just pull out the guitar and show you how that works. Oops, here's the sound. You can hear it. Sometimes well, it wasn't much of a sound, but it was a little bit of a sound. Let me do it again. Maybe you'll get to hear it. Okay, there it is. The great sound. So, delete. And I guess that's all that I need to show you right now. That was about 7 or 8 things, and that's enough for you to get started with when you're trying to learn to do the Smartboard.